Everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be listening to Little Wing by Derek and the Dominos. This was requested by Lawrence, so excited to hear it. I've listened to Little Wing from Jimi Hendrix, of course, and so this will be new for me. I haven't really listened to anybody else do covers of Jimmy's songs, so I'm excited and intrigued to see what they do with it. I've heard Jimmy do quite a few covers for Bob Dylan, and recently I think he did one for Cream on the BBC show that I watched. Not, it's not recent, but recently I watched, right? So let's listen, let's give this a listen, see what it's all about. Let me unmute and we could just go ahead. Hmm. So, as I had shared with you before, I have never heard anybody else do a cover of anything for Jimi Hendrix. So, it is a treat to hear a different interpretation of the song, though. I have to say that I think I have like I don't know, preference for the original. I think this version did a few things that I liked. Like I loved hearing them singing as a band together. I loved I don't know, like I feel like I've heard that kind of singing in country music more than anything else, though I could be like, is it like country? I feel like that, like country or like music from the South or something. Like I've heard this kind of like singing. So I really enjoyed that part. Like it made it like I feel like Jimmy's version is a lot softer, more reflective, very tender, his version of Little Wing. And this version felt more, I don't know, like it had like a very upbeat, like rocky sound, if I'm saying that right. Like that's how it felt to me. But I really appreciated it. There are many things about it, like the I really enjoyed it. Though, like as I said, I feel like just because I love the original version of the song so much, it's gonna be really difficult to topple that. Like I don't know who's gonna top it. And I know like the goal is not to top it, right? Because I've heard like Jimmy do versions of Bob Dylan's song, and for me, what it has done is like it just makes like it adds a different layer to it because like I think when Bob Dylan sings something, he's very much his singing style is so interesting. I think it tells a story in and of itself, and his writing is so great. But Jimmy's guitar playing and the way he throws so much emotion into his singing and like so much energy, it's like together they're able to like create such beautiful versions of the songs, which I really appreciate. So I know that the goal isn't necessarily to try to make it better, but it's really about adding a different spin on the song that might make you see the song in a different way. And I think they successfully did that here. Like they definitely put a different spin on it with singing it as a band. I think they kind of remixed the instrumentation too, which was like really cool. So I really enjoyed it. I like the artwork too. I never heard anything from Derek and the Dominos before. Lawrence told me that this is Eric Clapton, so now I know that. And that Eric Clapton and Jimmy were close friends. Is this true? Tell me more about that relationship. So very very interesting. Show me something else. Show me something more. Show me someone who's done a cover of Jimmy's work that is like a must. You must listen to this version of this cover for Jimmy because Jimmy has done a lot of incredible work over his very short career. Like what he was able to do, the emotions he was able to pull from the guitar, all of it is just like it leaves me like speechless because I've listened to a lot of things, a lot of people playing the guitar in the last year, and people will say things like this is the best guitar solo I've ever heard, or this is the best guitar performance. But because I've watched and listened to so much of Jimi Hendrix, a lot of the times I feel tempted to debate. But I'm like, at the end of the day, we all have the right to decide what's the best solo for us or what's the best guitar performance for us. I feel like so far Jimmy has been my number one as far as a guitar and what he's been able to accomplish. And of course, I think a lot of that um, is supplemented and amplified by those band members like Mitch and Noel. I think they really added a lot to it. So, let me know what else I should check out, another cover or something. Excited to hear it. I really enjoyed this. I think, yeah, I definitely did. Just a little, preference for the original. But I liked it. So, I hope you enjoyed the reaction and my thoughts after. I know I was kind of just vibing because I feel like Little Wing is that kind of song. Like it just makes me want to vibe, and I don't really, it's just such a calming song. So that tends to be my response to it. But hope you enjoyed. Looking forward to seeing you all for more things to come. We're about to jump into the next Jimi Hendrix album. Which one is that again? Albums in order. There we go. All right, so we've done Are You Experienced? We've done Access Bold as Love. We've done Electric Ladyland. Oh, Band of Gypsies is what we're doing next. I thought we were going The Cry of Love. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Band of Gypsies is what's next. Oh, dang. Got things mixed up. So this is like a live album. Who knows? I've never heard. Oh, I've heard Machine Gun, but I've never heard the rest of this. This is a very, very short album. We're gonna be done with this in no time then. Probably do it in two sittings because these are pretty long songs. Um, but yeah, exciting. So I look forward to seeing you for that. And then, we're gonna do all of Jimi Hendrix's albums. We're doing posthumous releases. We're doing posthumous releases. We're doing live albums. So after this, we will do The Cry of Love. We could always go back to, because I've done a bit of the Monterey Pop Festival already. So Band of Gypsies, then we do The Cry of Love, and we'll continue through all of his work. So very excited to do that. But then you didn't come here for this. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you all very soon for the next one. Remember to comment and subscribe. Until then, peace.